Hello guys, welcome back to the show. This is your guy Obi as usual. Today we'll be talking about Granit Xhaka and whether Arsenal should consider selling him or keeping him in the coming transfer window. There's a lot of heated debate on social media. A lot of fans from both divide Arsenal, other clubs have been giving their views about the tenure of Granit Xhaka because he's a guy who was signed back then in 2016-2017 season. By that time, he was the second most expensive player Arsenal signed. So he came in with a lot of expectations. A lot of money was spent, huge price tag, and many fans expected Granit Xhaka to live according to that price tag. And I remember at that time, Arsenal were about to sign N'Golo Kante from Leicester, but they went for Granit Xhaka. Now, in fairness, Granit Xhaka has not been very horrendous. Neither has he been very has he lived to his expectations. So one of the things that has cost Granit Xhaka is that his individual mistakes. And I'm just going to read a post by Opta Statistic. It says, since the start of 2016-2017 season, Granit Xhaka has made more errors leading to goals, those are 8, than any other outfield player in the English Premier League. That is disastrous. That is calamitous. And so this is the talking point. I mean, mistakes can happen. Every football player makes mistakes. The only difference is that how often do you make these mistakes and what magnitude of mistake do you make? What severity does your mistake cause your team? Now, Opta Statistics has come out very well. They have said that since this guy was signed from Borussia Mönchengladbach there in Germany, he has made 8 errors, and those 8 errors have led to Arsenal conceding a goal. We have seen many players, especially from Arsenal, commit mistakes that cost the team. We are talking about David Luiz, who was signed from Chelsea. Is another calamitous player. Another one is Pepe. Another one is Bellerin. Another one is Aubameyang. Another one is Lacazette. But now, Pepe, Bellerin, Aubameyang, Lacazette, their mistakes are not regular. We are talking about Luiz and Granit Xhaka. Whenever these guys make mistakes, it's either the team goes down because all their mistakes, most of their mistakes are lead to red cards, or Arsenal concede goals. We saw what happened in last match against Burnley. Arsenal were leading very well, playing very well, up to the point when Granit Xhaka committed that error that gave Burnley a goal. And so one positive we can maybe take from Granit Xhaka is that he always his accountability is admirable, because he always holds up his hands and apologizes and promises to do better. But his mistakes continue to hurt the team progress. The team is not progressing. Him and Luiz take out their mistakes. Arsenal could be doing better than they are doing right now. Arsenal, as usual, of course, were undone by individual mistakes as they were held to a 1-1 draw. That one I've already said. Now, looking at the price tag this guy had, Granit Xhaka was supposed to be sold in the last summer, and Mikel Arteta, for some reason, strange reasons, he kept him. But now his mistakes are continuing to ruin the team. And I don't know, what do you do with a player like Granit Xhaka? Because on his day, he's a guy who can sweep across the midfield is very admirable. And the reason why he is costing the team, him and David Luiz, they're costing the team, is that they are reliable. Looking at the amount of games Granit Xhaka has played, Arsenal rely on this guy in the midfield. Rightly so, whenever he's called upon, you could see some leadership in him. You can see how he influences the team, how much pressure he puts on his on his colleagues to do better. And this kind of attribute has made Mikel Arteta to trust him as a reliable midfielder. And what happens when you rely on a person, on a player that makes mistakes? Whenever a reliable person makes mistakes, the mistakes are fatal. The mistakes are costly. That's what I wanted to say. And so, Granit Xhaka mistakes have been very, very costly. That leads me to this question. And I really need honest opinion from fans. Do Arsenal cash on Granit Xhaka during the upcoming summer window, or should they continue with him? Should they sell him or keep him? Let me know in the comment section below. What is your view about Granit Xhaka? And I collected a few. Feedback from fans. Frank says the biggest mistake people are making is thinking that these mistakes are just lack of concentration. I agree with you. No, he's very, very limited player, and those types of players will always make pathetic mistakes. Xhaka is limited in his ability. He's not technically endowed to maneuver his way out whenever he is faced with such kind of situation. That's what Frank is saying. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, my guy. And then Jacob says Xhaka takes too many touches because he is indecisive, and by the time his passing lanes, the lanes are closed. He then looks up, left, right, and by that time the ball is dead under his foot. These are facts. These are facts. I agree with you. And HE200 says, what kills me are stupid Xhaka apologetic character, trying to blame Leno for the Xhaka's obvious error. Of course, Leno should have done better, but at least Xhaka takes much of the blame because he gave the ball away. It's as simple as that. Now, Kenneth says, yes, I personally don't think Leno is to blame for the goal. That pass to the edge of the box is very important, and a common aspect of playing out from the back. 9 times out of 10, it goes according to plan. I think Burnley should get some credit for the pressure they applied in shutting the passing lanes, but Xhaka is well aware of the dangers of receiving the ball in that position, and he should have done better. I agree. The last one, Abdul says, it is our wish and hope that these senseless errors should stop. Xhaka's decision making is it's not good enough. It takes him too long to make a decision, and by the time he finally makes that decision, the options available are already closed. I agree with you 100%. And so, back to the fans watching this video. What do you do with a player like Granit Xhaka? Do you sell or keep him? Let me know in the comment section below. That's about my time. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.